Hey, it's me, Magical Shante 888. I just thought that I would pop on for a video. It's been a couple of days, probably weeks. A lot has been going on in your girl's world. Good things and not so great things, but all is well. All is well. There's been just lots of things. Concerns with baby and myself and just overall health and wealth. Wealth equaling to my health, because if you can't have one without the other. And really just trying to get through, those things. And while it's not terribly, it's not something that can't be fixed, or just, it's things that can be fixed, but it's very, very overwhelming to deal with, especially by yourself, you know what I mean? And I know people could say, oh, well, you chose to be by yourself. I did, because honestly, if I was going through this journey with anybody else, or with the person that I would have wanted to go through the journey with, I'd probably feel even more stressed, honestly. I would feel double, triple, quadruple fucking stressed, if I'm being honest. So I'm grateful that I am going through this journey at the time that I'm going through this journey, truthfully, because if it was at any other time where I was working full time and I had to do doctor's appointments and I had to still, it would just be so much. And so I have gratitude for the fact that I don't have to do this situation under so much stress and duress. I mean, there's still quite a bit of stress at, I'm pointing out, but I have so much gratitude for the fact that I am where I am in my life right now, and that my circumstances are what they are. They're better circumstances than they have been, especially when I've been pregnant. All the times that I've been pregnant, except for with my daughter, it was just really tight financially for both me and, my children's father. It was just a really, really, really tight time. And it just, of course, everything turned out fine, but it just wasn't fun going through that. And so this time, I'm able to focus a little bit more on a little bit more leisure and being able to take it easy, because, a little bit more of an update on my pregnancy is that I currently have what's considered a high risk pregnancy. There are a few things that are going on that I have to really just take it easy. And so, again, bringing it back to what I was just mentioning, when I've been pregnant in the past, I've had to work 40 hours plus. I've had to, do all this extra shit just to make sure that my kids had what they needed. But this time, they have what they need. And the baby will have what he needs by the time he comes. And then some. And my children that are here now will have what they need. So it's so many things about this pregnancy that is different. And anyone who's ever been pregnant or have kids know that each pregnancy is different. Like, it just is. And this one, man, is really making me work for it. And, you know, it is what it is, but it's situations like this that make me kind of side with the women who say, I don't ever want to have kids. You know what I mean? The women who say that, I understand. Because just from my experience with this pregnancy, if I would have experienced this the first time with my son, I can't say for sure that I would not have had more kids because I was significantly younger. But I think that the things that are going on with my pregnancy this time, I don't necessarily, because I'm not at the age to where I'm like high risk because of my age. That's not really a factor. It's just other things regarding my health that create where I'm at, you know. So there's things going on with me that definitely impact the baby, and then the baby has things that are still pending, and I'm trying to figure out and trying to make sure that he's going to be fine and not need extra support after he's born. That's just, you know, and if that is what it is, then I'm more than, you know, willing to put in that effort. I know that it's a big responsibility, but I know for a fact that I'm not given more than I can handle, and that the divine God, the goddesses, whoever you pray to, whom I pray to is the divine, my ancestors, my guides, they will guide me through whatever it is that I'll be facing with this little boy. So I know that I won't ever just be alone, although it does feel like it sometimes, because the human in me longs to have somebody there, especially when it comes to the fact that I legit have a whole husband, and, you know, we can't really get along enough, or, you know, let other people tell it it's just me. And you know what? I'll take that. I can't get along with him in the way that he does things, and I'm not changing that, because there are things that are just non-negotiable. And, you know, I'm just now realizing, like, marriage is not just about what one person wants. It's definitely about two people, how they can work together, how they can, you know. And I don't always feel like we always make a great team, you know, because our ideas and our thoughts about how life should be lived are just so different. So that causes issues, you know what I mean? And that just, it creates issues. And that's fine. I truly pray, I truly pray that we can get to a point to where one day we actually, like, can co-parent properly and can, you know, do things and show up for the kids together. And you know what I mean? Like, I pray that that's something that can be done, you know. And I know that it can. I know that it can. But it sucks. Like, I can't even sit here and pretend like it doesn't fucking suck. It sucks hardcore. Okay? It sucks real bad. And, yeah, it does. But, let me see. Let me see if I can hook my phone up. I don't know if it's going to turn off the video. Because it's supposed to be telling me road trip today, which was much needed. Just getting out of town and doing things that I want to do, doing a little shopping, and you know, a little retail therapy never hurts anybody. Yeah. So things like life update, things are going well, you know. I will be transitioning into a new space very, very soon. And I'm looking forward to that. Very exciting, very, very exciting. And yeah, I'm just basically trying to get through this pregnancy. It's a challenge this time. It really and truly is. It's a challenge. You know, the good news though is that the baby he moves around a lot. He's like, I got to see him on an ultrasound the other day, and he's well, and he moves around, and he's doing all of the things for his gestation stage or whatever. He's right on time, size wise and everything, and so I'm happy for that. There's just a few more things that have to kind of be cleared up before I can say, you know, okay, we're all good. And of course, as a mother, like, I'm concerned. I'm always concerned about any of my children. You know what I mean? Any of my children. But it's like this pregnancy is really just, it's doing a number on me. And, you know, I've always said, like, oh, I want to have more kids or whatever. And after this pregnancy, I don't know. I really don't know. Because there's just a lot going on. And I just don't know. And then especially by the time I would choose to be pregnant again, I would likely be much older. You know what I mean? I would be much older. I won't say much. I'd probably still be in my 30s, but by then, like, because I'm 33 now, so let's say even if I wait until I'm 35, like, that's when the high risk stuff starts to kind of come in and kind of affect things. And if this pregnancy was like this, it's possible that my next pregnancy could be like this or worse.
Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto I-35 South.
Can I just go straight?
In 18 miles, take exit 164B toward Eisenhower Road.
I'm sure I can't take the access road the entire time.
In 3.8 miles, keep left to merge onto I-35 South.
It's crazy, like, where I'm at right now. Like, my soon-to-be ex-husband used to work out here, and I used to take him to work and drive all the way the fuck back home. And this shit's not close, because I'm 30 minutes away from my house, and we used to live in that same kind of area. But yeah. So basically, life has been lifing. I'm doing the best that I can to stay healthy and to stay stress-free. That's like the number one thing with staying healthy is like not being stressed the fuck out. And so far, I haven't had too many things stressing me out, which is a blessing. Other than just regular life responsibilities. And there's been a few things that have kind of shook me up a bit. I'm not gonna pretend. There have been, but all in all, I am beyond grateful for being in this position right now, in this moment, being in this moment, being able to speak, being able to be where I am in this moment. I have gratitude for where I'm at. I have gratitude for where I've come from. I have gratitude for where I'm going. I have much gratitude, and I know that deep down, I know that even whenever I have my worries and concerns about the baby and of course about myself during this pregnancy, I know that it's all going to be fine. But there's something that, maybe something that I need to get out of it, maybe something that I need to learn. I would have never expected my pregnancy to be the way that this one has been. You know what I mean? I would have never expected it, because all my other pregnancies have been normal. You know what I mean? Whatever normal is. I had the regular things like, you know, my asthma flaring up more, or like anemia, or just, you know, stuff like that. But other than that, like, my pregnancies were pretty normal. This one is just really, like, pregnancy really does a number on you. So it's like, again, women who choose not to have children, I completely understand why. Like, I did used to feel like, well, why wouldn't you want to be a mother? Because that was something that I wanted to do. It was something that I even thought that was what I was supposed to do, because some sort of subconscious something basically put it in my mind, like, you're supposed to be a mother. And I've always wanted to be a mom since I was a kid. Like, it was just a thing that I was like, I want to be a mom. And here I am. And I can let you know now, this shit is no joke. Having to be worried about, right now, 3 little human beings and soon to be 4. It's no fucking joke. And then, like, going through the pregnancy this time, and just the things that I'm experiencing this pregnancy. Again, it's nothing like so horrendous or so terrible, like I can't get up, or just like I'm on bed rest. Thank God. I hope that does not happen. But, like, you know what I mean? It's like comparing this pregnancy to whatever a normal pregnancy is for someone, or even just for myself, comparing for myself, this one's a lot more difficult. Like, I was feeling it this time. Do you hear me? Feeling it in every fucking way possible. From headaches to nausea, like every day almost. And that's why for sure I thought, like, oh, it's a girl. Nope, it's a boy. So it's like, I'm gonna have my 3 boys and a girl, and I'm happy and I'm grateful. And day
In 1 mile, keep left to merge onto I-35 South.
Day by day, I get more and more excited. You know, I try to balance the excitement with concern for the baby, because concern is fine, because it's like, you're concerned, it's normal. But I want to balance that out instead of being like just worried. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I was doing research on certain things, like based off of information that was given to me at my last appointment. I will have to go to the doctor way more frequently because of the fact that I am considered high risk. There's just a lot. So just going to the appointment.
Keep left to merge onto I-35 South.
Just going to the appointments twice a month, probably sometimes 3 times a month, is a lot. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot. And you know, I can't see myself wanting to just stay on the
In 14 miles, take exit 164B toward Eisenhower Road. Hazard reported ahead on I-35 South in 900 feet. You're still on the fastest route.
So yeah, that's really what's going on. Again, I will be transitioning from one place to another in about 30 days. So I'm having to pack and get rid of stuff, and you know, most stuff likely will not be coming. So I'm going to be like getting rid of a lot of stuff, purging a lot of stuff so that I can get new stuff, or you know, fresh stuff, or new used stuff, or whatever. Likely not new used stuff, but newer stuff for, you know, the new place that I'm going to be going to. And just, you know, enjoying the transition and just being able to enjoy the transition, basically. You know what I mean? I guess there's an accident or something. The traffic is just really just dragging. Yeah, so things are flowing even amidst the chaos. I'm getting things together and working on things, and there's just so much to do that I get overwhelmed just thinking about what all has to be done, because it's just me. And it's like, even if he and I were together, he's getting ready to leave. He's getting ready to go on mission again. So he wouldn't even be there. Like, it wouldn't be that much different. Like, we probably just would have been packed by now. And I would have scheduled the movers to come, because that's likely what I'll have to do. But I don't even know if I really need movers, because all that I'm gonna really be taking to my new apartment is like our clothes and stuff, and probably my TV, and because I'm getting new dressers, like, yeah. So yeah, but that is what's going on with me right now. I'm headed back home. Today is the last day of school for my baby boy, and I'm gonna go pick him up. Gotta go check on my grandmother and see how she's doing today, see if she needs anything, any assistance. After I do that, go pick up my youngest son right now, and then I may pick up my other kids early, so that way we could all just be at home already, because yeah. So I don't really have too much more to talk about. I know around Mother's Day I touched on Cancerian energy, and that Cancerian energy is still alive and well, and it's still wilding out in a lot of ways. And I don't necessarily just mean Cancer signs. That's not really what I'm speaking on specifically, but I am mentioning Cancerian energy being like those who care for others, or those who mostly feminine energy, and it has been wild around me, and it's been wild, but nonetheless very, very, very eye-opening. And I just have to say, I love when people sleep on me. I love when people doubt what it is that I can do. I love when people, like, it's a challenge for me. It's a challenge. But these days I don't have enough energy to even try to battle anybody or try to challenge them or accept the challenge. I'm gonna allow you to think whatever it is that you want to think, and if that works for you, cool. Like, I don't have the desire to go back and forth. I don't have the desire to go back and forth. So you got it. You win. You see things this way. I'm trying to explain to you that it's not that, and you purposely choose to misunderstand, or you purposely choose to just think the way that you think. That's perfectly fine, and that works for you. It doesn't work for me. So for me and mine, we're gonna go do what it is that we need to go do, and that's gonna be that on that for sure. Like, I don't know how I jumped from one thing to another, but it just popped up in my brain, and I just love when people try to just belittle or try to make it seem like they're better, or have this idea, like, not make it seem like, no, they legit feel like they are better, and it's cool, but we're all human, and you know what I mean? But that's all I wanted to say. Not much, just a little update and a little chit chat. That's all the energy that I've been having lately to do. Like, I've not been having energy to do any tarot card readings or any things of that nature, because I have to preserve my energy, because as I've already stated, this pregnancy has been a challenge. So I'm doing my best to drink all my water, take all my vitamins, take all the medicines that the doctor prescribes, which thank God has not been that much other than my inhalers and stuff. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. I am Magical Shantae 888. Please make sure to please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you know whenever I post new content. I don't know when I'll come back on for another video, but I'll try to keep them coming so that way, again, I can grow my
Use
platform.
the left lane to take a slight left turn to merge onto I-35 South.
So that I can grow my content or whatever. But yeah, grow my channel, not content. Well, the content too. Anyways, you have to excuse me. Pregnancy brain also has really just been like, my brain has been so, I don't even know. I really don't want to go that way.
Take a slight left turn.
No thanks. It's too crowded. Better just go straight. Alright. Again, I am Magical Shantae 888. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you
In
like, share,
3/4 of a
comment, and
mile,
subscribe.
keep left to merge onto I-35 South.
And I'll check you in the next one. Peace.